You are now listening to Radio Free Dairy, your favorite show on the People's Airwaves. I am Dorothy, your beloved DJ. We're coming to you live from sunny California, where I'm joined by my wonderful co-hosts. Like Mojave and Jordan of the Central Gang Committee are both here as we get into the Mass Effect Trilogy, our next big stream series.
Woo!
Yay!
Yeah! Woohoo!
Ooh!
Woo! Yeah!
Ooh.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo!
We were supposed to
Woo!
be joined by
Fuck!
special guests Roxy and Seffi tonight, but unfortunately they could not make it. Hopefully we'll be able to see them next time.
Yeah!
Now, Link Mojave, you have only played Mass Effect 1, that's correct?
I have, yes.
I was
A
there.
couple years ago, a couple years ago, I was like, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna go play the Mass Effect games, and that wasn't, like, the first thing you, like, really stuck around for, Dad, but you were around for a lot of Mass Effect, and that's, like, one of the first, like, bonding experiences you and I had.
Yeah.
It was good. I played like a couple hours of Mass Effect 2 and really enjoyed it, but
It's like
I ended
two
up
streams or something, right?
2 or 3, something like that. I ended up dropping that because Metal Gear was coming to PC and I was starting the Dark Souls trilogy, and I had to like figure out my schedule, and Mass Effect ended up not being a part of that. But now we're here, and we get a chance to fucking pick up not where I left off, but finish where I started. With Jordan, of all people, who has not played a single one of these.
Jordan, you have like no BioWare experience, right?
Not really, no. I've played minuscule amounts of a couple games here and there.
Like
This is actually going to be
Knights of the
a
Old
really
Republic,
good place to
Dragon
start.
Age.
A tiny little bit of Knights of the Old Republic, maybe like an hour of this. And kind of observed as my then girlfriend played some of Mass Effect Andromeda because we were curious, morbidly so.
So I am, to an extent, a defender of Andromeda. I think the gameplay is really fun. I think the story is
that's true.
Nonsense garbage. But I like the characters and I really like the gameplay, the combat especially.
Andromeda has a lot going for it that Dragon Age the Veilguard does. And I do mean that positively. Neither game is very perfect, but they do have more going for it than people give it credit for. And I think that this series is like a really good place to start if you want to like understand the arc of BioWare as a whole, because all three of these games plus Andromeda are released on a very regular interval, and they each are very emblematic of the era that BioWare is doing at the given time, and Mass Effect is like right on the end of the era from like their classic.
Mass Effect kind of represents the transition of BioWare from classic CRPGs to more action RPGs.
Communism is based.
Thank you, Transient Melody.
Hi, Transient Melody.
But yeah, Mass Effect kind of represents that transitionary period for BioWare, and once you get to Mass Effect 3, it's just the transition is just completely taking hold. Yeah.
We move away from the CRPG style to a more like cinematic-driven action style, which ended up, which has ended up being what Dragon Age the Veilguard is.
Right. And that has its it has its positives and its negatives.
Yes. Thankfully we get like, and if you're the kind of person who misses this kind of game, why are you fucking mad Baldur's Gate 3 is out? The shit is still out there. Yeah. We all love it.
I mean, even like stuff like Clair Obscura from this year has a bit of that connective tissue to it.
Fuck, I'm so excited for that game.
But anyway, we've vamped long enough. I think let's get into it and start building our Shepard.
Yes. Oh boy. I really hesitated on whether I even wanted to do this. If I ever wanted to make a. Oh, hang on, we should let Jordan hear visual for a little bit. Mass Effect doesn't have like a main theme, but for many people it's this.
I did hear this when we gathered, so we don't need to vamp for any.
Cool.
It's called Vigil, and I do really love this theme.
It's good. I use it for
You use it for everything.
when I'm playing shit that I use it a lot. I use it for Halo. I use it for my Nier Automata fake out.
So a point of order before we begin. When Mojave played this, she played a female Shepard, Neve Shepard.
I did.
Now I love FemShep. She's voiced by fuck, I'm blanking on the name. This is embarrassing.
Jennifer Hale.
Jennifer Hale. Fuck, how did I forget Jennifer Hale?
Don't feel bad. I've done that sometimes. It's really weird.
Yeah, she's voiced by Jennifer Hale, which obviously it's an incredible performance. The issue is that my favorite girl in the Mass Effect series, my wife, cannot be romanced by a female Shepard. Because this is an old RPG before they just like gave up on like characters having discrete sexual orientations of their own and just made everyone bisexual. Everyone has like a sexual preference in this game, and my girl's straight.
I'm really surprised that Liara does nothing for you.
Oh no, I love Liara. I'm probably gonna I'm
okay.
probably gonna romance Liara in the first game.
Okay.
But with that said, we're gonna have to get creative because
Okay.
I only play lesbians,
That's true.
which means we're going to make a trans mask. We're going to be bringing as much fucking androgyny as we can possibly get from this fuck-ass character creator. This fuck-ass, like, 2007 character creator. Let's see how we do.
Let's go. I like the vision.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed. Please log in to access your profile.
Now, I kind of wanted a kind of a gender neutral name for Shepard.
Oh, because I already had a name in mind even before you just now let us in on what your plan was.
Well, what was your
idea? And it may further muddy the waters.
What was your idea?
Gerald.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Gerald Shepard.
Gerald Shepard, like obviously action hero Gerald Shepard.
I wanted sort of a gender neutral, like a gender neutral Jewish name.
Okay.
Because I usually like canon my Shepards as being Jewish.
Are we thinking like Ariel?
I was thinking Ariel exactly.
Ariel Shepard is a good name.
Fuck with that. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, got it in one. Like the first Jewish, like, the first like Hebrew gender neutral name that came to mind.
Warning.
Did you have any others in mind?
It was actually that was the name I had in mind.
Oh, fucking swish!
Hey.
All right. So, as part of the
one,
character creation, you get to pick a background for your character.
This I know.
Yes, you can be a spacer, so which means you're a military brat. This is the only Shepard that has like living parents, also, which is interesting. You can be a colonist, which means you were born in the Attican Traverse, out in the colonies. Or you can be Earthborn. You grew up on dear old Earth.
I'm pretty sure this is the one that I chose for Neve Shepard.
Yeah, I'm pretty partial to Earthborn myself. I think once you get to Mass Effect 3, it gives some good like meat to the character.
Yeah,
So
this
I
one
think-
allows
think
for
we'll
a
be
lot of
going
substance
Earthborn.
later on. Hell yeah.
And you also get a psychological profile. You could be a sole survivor, where your entire squad was wiped out. You lost your whole squad, not just 50%.
Not just 75%. The entire squad.
Oh, we're gonna be pulling some Richard Nixon shit. Like, oh, only half your squad was wiped out. I mean, that sucks, but Jordan, all my squad was wiped out. So I have
Jordan. You have no fucking idea what kind of beat this game gives you. It's so good.
You can also be a war hero where you're just like kind of generically an action hero, or you could be like
so awesome.
You could be like a bad dude.
Ooh, you're a bad dude. I like Ruthless or Soul Survivor.
But I have to ask
Ruthless
this. Are you a bad enough dude to save the president?
I don't know if there is a president anymore.
The president has been kidnapped by ninjas.
I think I'm gonna go Soul Survivor just
because me with tongue.
I'm going with Soul Survivor just because I love like the concept that Jordan brought up of doing the Richard Nixon thing.
Oh, great.
There were so many opportunities, though. It's so good. Now, there's only like 2 options here.
No, there's 6.
No, there's only 2. It's either Sentinel or Vanguard.
What, Sentinel? Why would I be a Sentinel?
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Vanguard or Infiltrator. Fuck yeah, Sentinel sucks. I forgot that. So these are our combat classes.
Yeah. So Soldier is like pure combat. Engineer is pure tech. Adept is pure biotics, which is like space magic. And then there's 3 more classes that mix and match. Like Infiltrator is tech and combat. Sentinels is tech and biotics, and Vanguard is combat and biotics.
Yeah, I did Vanguard on this. I did Vanguard in Mass Effect 2. The idea, I actually tried Mass Effect 1 like years before I streamed, and I tried Sentinel, and I hated it.
Yeah, Sentinel sucks. It's the worst class.
It's so, you have like no ability to shoot. It's fucking awful.
I'm thinking either Vanguard or Soldier.
I'm curious. I don't let me determine like what you do, but I am curious about Soldier. I'm curious about something besides what I did.
Soldier's pretty well rounded because they get like the skill trees for all the weapons.
Ooh.
What I think could be fun is if we start out Soldier in Mass Effect 1, and then when we get to Mass Effect 2, then we spec into Vanguard.
That is a fantastic idea. That is a really good idea.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Co-signing that shit.
Oh, we get a bonus talent. I think because I completed the game before, we can get lift.
Oh, cool.
We can get throw, or we can get warp. Warp. Warp is good against shields, I think.
Yeah. I think warp or lift sounds good. Lift sounds ideal for trying to like lay down consistent shooting.
Yeah, I'm gonna
on
go
any
with
particular
lift.
guy.
Confirm facial
Yeah.
identification.
Oh no, this is not what our guy looks like.
Yeah, no.
That is also not what he looks like. Holy shit! All right, he's a bit of a fixer-upper.
His face too small for his goddamn head.
We gotta yassify this fella. So if we're making let's turn facial structure. Oh, it's not a meter. It's like a.
Well, we
It's just a preset.
We can
There we go.
fuck around with stuff.
Yeah.
Here.
Do
we want to get like a base going though. See if there's one we fuck with.
Yeah.
There was one kind of. See, I want to go Monster Factory with this. You don't want my input. This was the one I was thinking of. Is that just like the gaunt cheeks and the high cheekbones?
I fuck with it. So we're not doing.
There we go.
We're not doing full Monster Factory like
that.
Last time we did it.
That's more Grand Moff Tarkin there.
Yeah, I mean, we should. Feel like we should go for
this one.
like softer features. So yeah, this one's good. I like
we're not going full Monster Factory because the last time we did it crashed Mojave's computer.
And after you spent so long compiling all those shaders.
Don't fucking remind me.
This skin tone kind of makes him look undead.
This shit took so long I sobered up.
This is just Homestuck's troll skin tone. What the fuck is up with these? These skin tones are kind of bad. I don't remember. Okay, this looks a bit more okay.
The problem is the bisexual lighting is not helping.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No. That was one thing I liked about Veilguard's character creator is that like
why is he red?
What is this?
This man fell asleep at the pool.
He's crimson.
I didn't. This isn't the game. I didn't know about this.
What the fuck is this?
The Vermilion hero, Ariel Shepard.
Oh my god.
What the? Why is that the only like off color? That was so fucking weird. He's just bright red.
So do we want a white shepherd or a black shepherd?
Huh.
Do we want an African American shepherd or a black shepherd?
Or a red shepherd?
Or red shepherd.
Well, hey. Well, let's not use language like that here. I like the idea of making a black character. I think that'd be fun. I was tempted
the only
to do
issue we might run into is the hair options. Because this
was
game was made in
2006.
2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Yeah,
get,
this is before they put the Killmonger cut in games so that everybody had proper representation.
So it went from having one black haircut to two black haircuts.
Alright, so let's see what we've got in complexion choices. No. Absolutely not.
You can just give him a high taper fade and call it a day.
I have 3 options for complexion. Okay, I guess this is it.
I guess just complexion 1, yeah.
Alright, neck thickness.
Corpse grinder.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these we're gonna want to turn down. Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Yes, you can give him. You can give him
fills the
Vegeta
entire
neck.
hole.
You know the comparison of like Saiyan Saga Vegeta and like End of Z Vegeta, where it's just like his fucking neck disappears. Face size. I'm not seeing a difference.
Well, this motherfucker would hold still. Oh wait, you're doing that.
Yeah.
It just kind of smooshes his cheeks in.
You just kind of make him do a little blue steel.
Turn up like a few more notches, but like I think lower is better on this. Yeah, like a few more to the left. Yeah, something like that.
Alright, cheek width.
Moon says mewing.
Hey, Mood, how it is? Get those stick those cheekbones, or mwah. Get those things out.
Cheekbones.
Whoa, okay. Well, they're doing some weird shit.
Does this look good?
All right, cheek gaunt. Yeah, that's good right there. Now, cheek gaunt. This is the stat that I think Jordan cares the most about, based on his statements earlier.
It's a bit hard to tell.
Yeah, like it feels like it's like going back and forth. I'm confused.
Okay, I'm not crazy. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It looks like yeah.
Are we like horseshoeing? Are we like horseshoe theorying this?
I think it's
guy's
horseshoe.
cheeks?
I think it's horseshoe theory.
I feel like putting it right in the middle is the right way to go.
I agree.
Also, I mean,
That's a weird, such a weird way to do it. You just got off work.
They let you do that there? That's a cool office.
Not my best work.
What do you think about the ears?
I can't decide. Go for like south of really big, like just like on the right. You know, we're going on the right side. But
I'm trying to figure out what the most androgynous ear size is.
Oh, are ears like a very like gendered like facial
We're
feature?
doing fucking physiognomy for trans people. Eugenic. It's fucking phrenology, but woke.
So how are you feeling about the face?
So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm liking this. Eyes. Eye shape. I feel like when we get to the, like, mouth, things are really gonna start changing. What the fuck are those?
You've heard of a monolid, you've heard of a double lid. May I interest you in no lid?
I like these last two. Tilt to the
Yeah.
left a little bit. Yeah. No, not that one. Veto on that one.
They're so upsetting. I kind of love them.
Learn to.
I can think of a few like canned animations that we're gonna see that these are gonna look really funny in.
Like even an eye doctor would legally have to call those peepers.
You don't have my brand. I have special eyes.
First person to get prescribed orthopedic contact lenses.
Do you guys know that one glitch that happens in the Telltale Walking Dead game where like you're walking around the pharmacy where you're sheltered and your character, if you like go up against somebody else like just the right way, he just fucking looks down at her with this really like weird expression. I'm gonna go find it really fast. One sec.
What do we think for the eye height?
Eye height. I feel like lower is better for the eyes. Yeah, something
I
like
fuck with that.
Yeah. Eye width. Okay, I found it. Hang on, let me just go. The image I'm talking about is in VIP lounge.
This is Commander Shepard as a prey animal.
Oh, good God.
I think yeah, exactly like that. That's what those eyes earlier reminded me of. I like this. Eye depth.
Yeah, Ariel's kind of sensitive with it.
Yeah, I think bringing the eyes forward really helps.
Yeah, no, this is looking good so far. And we're on the right track here. Higher is good, I think. Maybe not this high, but we're getting there. Yeah, make him look a little more sensitive with it. Raise those brows, sensitive style. Ooh, yeah. Hang on, like a little bit to the left. I think a little bit to the left, but not all the way. Yeah, like something like that. I think
Communism is based.
Communism is based.
Thank you, Moon of Curses.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh God, put them away.
Oh God.
People with blue eyes. Yeah, we gotta give him like nice soulful eye colors. Whoa, vibrant. Well, we can make him vampire.
Siberian Husky.
We can make him purple. I'm sorry.
I was waiting for purple.
I'm kind of leaning toward gray eyes.
I do like gray eyes. I
What were
do
you
like
gonna say, Jordan?
these.
I was thinking the dark actually is working.
This?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's very soulful.
There's character in those eyes.
Yeah. There's
All
depth.
All right, jaw.
Yeah.
We might really be able to do some stuff here.
Yeah, we're gonna make some progress here.
Well, getting into having blue eyes prevent me from getting to heaven, probably.
Inshallah.
All right.
I say as a blue-eyed person.
He's kind of starting to look like Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens if he worked at a gas station.
Okay. Go back to jaw width. Don't change anything else. Just go to jaw width. Turn it to the right just a little bit, and not all the way, but like maybe like towards the middle. Yeah. This looks good.
Yeah,
This looks a little better. Yeah.
All right,
His
mouth.
head's nice and round now.
Kind of a rounder face, yeah.
Not this one. Maybe. No, get those thin ass lips out of here. Maybe. Huh, okay. Yeah. That like second from the right. Yeah, I like this one. Not that one, the other one. To the left. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay.
This is my vote. Nice. Mouth
What do you think,
depth.
Jordan?
Yeah, it'll work.
In terms of how about mouth depth though? What do you think here?
I generally don't have opinions on mouth depth.
Stop moving. You fucking move.
You're never thinking about what that mouth do, Jordan? Never.
That's not what I said. You know damn well that's not what I said.
Yeah, but it's what you meant.
I'm not thinking about mouth talent. I'm thinking about mouth depth.
So you are thinking about mouth depth.
Fuck, you got me.
What do you think about width, though?
Ooh, around here
yeah,
is
smaller.
good. Yeah.
The narrower they come out looking a little pouty.
Yeah, very kissable.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about like ooh.
All right, and lips.
Now lip size.
Not that.
It's
small,
got it.
but-
Yeah. I fuck with it.
I think
fuck
that
with
works.
It. Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
All the way up looks really stupid.
You really need to hit the sweet spot here.
Yeah. Not too high because he looks fucking dopey. Nose shape.
Like
I
ideally,
mean, my vote is as Jewish as possible.
Yeah, that was gonna be either
Oh,
that or just like a sort of androgynous button nose. But I do prefer Jordan's.
And I'll let you. I'll leave this up to you guys because I know if I contribute to this conversation even a little bit, I'm not going to survive for some.
Oh, you have
reason.
to. You have to watch what you say because. Never mind. I'm not going to.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
All right, I think it's this one.
I was gonna say the stock nose actually had like a decent curvature and slope to it.
Hell yeah. Too high. Nah. Honestly, that's good. That's good.
Sturdy schnoz.
Hell yeah.
Sturdy. Yeah.
All right.
Hair. Now,
Let's
okay,
see
this
if
is gonna
we-
make a big difference. Let's
Yeah.
let's get beard out of here real fast. Let's
absolutely.
excise the beard.
No beard.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now that it's gone, I'm seeing it. All right. Let's fuck with hair. Not to veer the conversation back towards phrenology, but like the hairs are revealing how like blocky his skull is. He's got a very round head. Bald.
Yeah, here we run into an issue where like it's whole like regulation haircuts.
Yeah.
Oh, the Neve haircut. Yeah.
We don't
It's
have
like regulation haircuts or like fucking Fallout New Vegas looking haircuts.
I hate to say it, but I don't hate the faux hawk.
At the very end.
this.
Yeah.
I think
Like, it
faux
kills
hawks-
me to say so.
I think faux hawks are stupid.
I agree. I'm just saying, kind of rocking it.
I don't see the I don't see the vision. I'm sorry.
Okay. We don't have to linger on that.
We could just give him the Neve haircut.
I won't be offended if you do that. I would suggest a different color than her like red, but
Yeah.
it is a really good option. That one also wasn't bad. The one you were on a second ago, to the
This?
right. No, to the right. I don't mind that one. That one's a little
I don't like
too-
flat tops.
Okay. Fair enough.
You know what? We're going with the Neve.
Option 2 and Option Neve are good. So was that other one you were just on?
This?
Yeah, it's like
What was option 2 again?
it's like the Neve one with like just a little bit less sauce. The one just to the left of the Neve option, sorry. To the left of that. Yeah, that one. Where it's just the line instead of the hexes. Your call. Yeah. I like these. Keep going though.
Okay. Kind of sensitive.
Kind of said, ooh, these last ones. Yeah, that's good.
That one gets my vote.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right. Kind of
Platinum blonde.
Platinum, yeah.
The thing is, if he's platinum blonde, then he's guaranteed to be like deeply evil. Like all people who are platinum blonde.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah. There's the Neve color. Ooh, purple hair and pronouns. Purple hair and pronouns.
I'm tempted by purple hair and pronouns.
Yeah.
There's something to
Nothing
it.
changes his eyebrows though. Is the only thing.
Yeah, that. It's too bad.
Yeah, because he absolutely would dye his eyebrows.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Try like changing the eyebrow color, maybe like the eyebrow style. Maybe that's like brow or
It's
Yeah,
even
no,
more
the
noticeable
color-
here.
no, it's the same. I thought like if it with more eyebrow, maybe there'd be color, but no, I was mistaken.
I feel like I'm not sure the purple goes with the deep cut though. Let me see with option 2, because that's the other one we liked. You know what? I kind of like it.
Okay. Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, the purple actually puts a lot of character into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Scar. Now what are we doing here? Oh,
Let's find the most androgynous Scar.
They weren't brave enough to give him top surgery scars. So sad. We really did make the most sensitive looking white boy possible. I do love it.
Absolutely this.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
right.
like an eyebrow scar or just an eyebrow notch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that's perfect. Nice.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
this is the most androgynous character you can make in Mass Effect 1.
Before people start to before BioWare starts to get scared.
This is
We
androgyny before they invented woke.
we did our best.
Identification confirmed.
All right.
Look, man, Bush was still president when they were developing this.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Hey, Eugenia.
He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
Hey, Keith David.
He saw his whole
Thank you,
unit
David.
die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers. Oh, I cannot possibly read this all in time.
discovered the remains of each very civilization. They can follow this mysterious device. Real started to see all these amazing stars. The massive of these girls to the time. They call it the great discovery of human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it. And they do not give you any time for that one at all. It's so funny.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
What if the Joker was a pilot?
We are
Sorry.
They call it
calculating
title
transit mass
card.
and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Whoosh.
Board is green.
There he is.
Approach run has begun.
There's our guy. Alright, let's get used to this face, because we're gonna have it for fucking 3 games.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2.
Now I just stick that little thing in there.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Hi, Seth Green.
1500 is good. Your captain.
I just Seth Green.
Yeah, did you not know
I
that?
hate that guy.
I forgot.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the
Wait.
official story.
Ooh,
Only
mood in
the
chat.
the official
Setting a timer from start of gameplay to our very first tell me about your disease.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good reason, so what are we doing here?
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay,
So
Captain.
Mass Effect 1 Joker
Stealth
doesn't actually
systems
make
engaged.
a lot of
Everything looks
jokes.
solid.
Good.
Because like his nickname is supposed to be ironic.
I want mission report laid back to
But then
Alliance
in
brass before.
starting in Mass Effect 2, they kind of just forgot that
Aye, aye,
and made him the funny guy.
They just made him silly.
Sir.
In part because it's Seth
He's
Green.
already here, Lieutenant.
It is kind of weird to have Seth Green and have him not be a little
Yeah, have
silly.
him be like a serious
Agreed.
character.
Commander?
That is a good
Sounds
joke in
angry.
and of itself, though.
Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Ah, yes. Oh, it's all coming back. Now we can lift. Oh, we're doing intimidates. Okay.
Fuck.
Ooh. Are you gonna go for a renegade shepherd?
No, that was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Well, I guess we know what we're doing. Navigator Presley, how you doing, you little son of a bitch?
No, Jordan doesn't know why we hate him yet.
I know. I can greet a guy that I don't hate, this son of a bitch.
Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't
He
trust
wants-
our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like
Oh,
Turians in
yes.
general.
Exposit to me.
My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You Can't blame Nihilist for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian.
Hey, whoa.
We're an Alliance vessel,
Bro.
human military, but Nihilist doesn't answer to
Dude.
the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilist looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Oh, there's no excuse to be a racist. There's no reason to be racist.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship.
I do like that everyone else has like a normal hair
Why are
color.
we fully staffed? It would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilist.
I have to ping Jack that we're playing Mass Effect, actually. I doubt that he'll show up.
For what?
If I know, Commander.
But it still has to be done.
Yeah, this was right. Like, I think it was during this conversation that the big Star Wars brouhaha happened.
No, we've been playing the game for a little bit.
No, sir. But I
it hadn't gone on for a bit.
Captain Anderson is one of the most
Don't you
decorated
know about
special
that?
forces officers in the
I do.
service. If he melted down all his medals,
This is Star
he could
Wars.
make a life-size statue of himself.
Oh my god.
Don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
So my
see
very
if I can
first
get some
Bioware
answers
game
when I
was
see it.
Dragon Age Inquisition,
Good luck, Commander.
which does not start like this. Like, having to like walk around and say hi and like go through dialogue lists and like learn about the world was not something I was primed for.
This isn't telling us about this mission.
That's like, right out the gate at least.
Dr. Chocolates!
Not his choice.
Dr. Chocolates!
Don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action
Dr.
usually ends
Chocolates.
with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
So Jenkins' full name, Jordan, is Richard L. Jenkins. Do you want to know what the L stands for?
What does the L stand for?
I'm gonna give you one guess.
Lizard.
It's not Lizard.
Damn it.
Do
And
your
I don't
job,
care.
follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy
It's
for you.
Leroy.
Okay, what is
I
it?
envy
You
you.
proved
It's
yourself on
Leroy.
a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big
Okay.
chance. I need to show
It's
the brass what I can
canon.
do.
It's
Okay.
fucking canonical.
Sorry, Corporal.
It was
Don't do
2006.
anything stupid. to miss
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
it. You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Oh, good old Jenkins, can never sit still, that one.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. Always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Yeah, you mean where all my squadmates died? Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
Really cool.
50 Marines died there, Jenkins.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend
See what we were talking about, Jordan?
It's your bad.
We all do.
This is gonna happen a lot.
Was there something else you needed?
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
Especially at the
I
fucking
suppose
Citadel.
the
Oh
council
boy.
could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point,
This is
Citadel
a
Security
really-
Services would take over.
This is a
Those
really
C-sec
interesting
grunts wouldn't stand a chance.
dynamic
Spectres
because
were 20 ordinary soldiers.
I'm usually the one who doesn't have
Spectres
any fucking
police
idea what's
themselves.
going on
When an agent goes
in
rogue, they
these.
send another agent to take him down.
That is
That's
true.
Spectre justice.
Yeah, look at you, Jordan. How's it feel?
Confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Yeah, Jordan, how's it feel?
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
How's it feel?
How's it feel?
Yeah. How's it feel? Shoves you, shoves you, shoves you.
Well, now it feels like
Shoves
I'm
you.
getting shoved.
So, Jordan, who's your
That's right,
favorite
bitch.
character so far? Ah!
Our friend Ariel
Commander
Shepard.
I was hoping you'd get here first.
Good answer.
A chance to talk.
The captain said
We barely met any of our squad
He's on
mates.
his way.
We met Jenkins.
I'm interested in this world we're going to.
Hey, we did meet
Eden
Jenkins, yeah.
Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not
miss
only
the old
establish
Turian
colonies
purr.
across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Chocolates is not part of the squad. He's part of the Stiffs.
Yeah, Dr. Chocolates is
This mission
is
is far
support.
more than a simple shakedown run.
Yeah.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it
I
jumped
love
our
exposition
technology
like
forward
this.
200 years.
Love
But
this.
Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in
Hey, it's
shaping
kind
the
of
Interstellar
implied to dodge other people's
Council. We want
questions.
more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows
Oh,
how
I'm
far
good.
the
I
Alliance has
get used to see that little
Not
fist
many
pump.
have survived what you
We're gonna see a lot of
A
that.
remarkable will to live. A particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectre.
God damn it! I can fucking hear you doing it.
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare.
Hey,
to
whoa,
find an
whoa, whoa,
individual
whoa,
with
whoa! I'm not
skills
offering anything to you, buddy.
I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Just like the spice in my favorite movie, Dune 2.
In theaters now.
I'd like to know
No.
more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world.
That's not
It
true.
represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes...
Yeah, Moonacris knows what
evolution as a spacefaring species. And
it's not. No, it's not still there, Moon. You're lying.
Made a discovery of galactic importance.
That's not true.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon.
Yeah, Moonacris is never wrong.
Attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden
Doing
Prime is right on the
Gators now.
border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Why did they mix him so fucking loud?
Get down!
Hey, Ashley. So, it doesn't feel very good.
Heavy casualties! I repeat, heavy casualties!
Wait, ain't that bad?
Get evac! They came out of nowhere! We need...
Yeah, that sounds bad. That's probably...
See, I'm an optimist. I'm gonna hold out hope that this was actually good.
Just goes dead.
Yeah, you know, it's probably nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
It's fucking
Status
quiver.
report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike
It'll
team
be
can
fine.
move quickly without drawing attention.
Yeah, see, we got this.
Chance to secure the
Yep.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Thank you.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Okay.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective.
Kill them all.
The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Ooh, give a shit.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Already got that guy
Nihilus
banned.
will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports
Idiot.
throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop
Thanks.
point 2.
Ship perimeter secure,
Alright, we
So
gotta
this is
level up all
Kaden.
these
He's a
guys.
Sentinel. He's got tech and biotic powers.
Yeah. He's our first main party member. He's eyebrows.
He's eyebrows.
He's ired brows.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh. I am Ferdinand von Eyebrows.
And Jenkins. He's our other initial squad mate. He's a soldier.
He's a soldier. Like us.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him some armor. And take off the helmet so we can see our androgyny.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's get to the mission.
Can't think of a single Bioware game I've played that has helmets that I have kept visible. So, if I'm remembering correctly, this game's sprint mechanic doesn't actually make you run faster, it just tightens the camera and shakes it around. Yeah, no, you're not moving any faster than if you were just walking. Hold LB to switch weapons for your squad.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, hey, we got a Lancer.
That's me! I'm the Lancer!
Yeah, just say that every time we use this weapon now.
Oh, we got an improved sight.
Oh no, I'm so
I
tired.
never remembered, like,
Oh.
what direction to go at the start of this game.
Hey, Tara.
Hi, Tara!
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
I think you're going over that ridge.
How are you, Tara? What are you up to?
Yeah. Yeah, Tara, how are you? It's been way too fucking long. Man, it's like all coming back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is like, I'm really happy that I'm like saving my VODs now and I have like such like a lengthy record of all the streams that I've done going back to the last year and a half. But I wish I started with this one. Yeah, get his ass. Idiot.
Oh, our guy.
Oh, no,
I'm
your
kidding,
headache, that's
Jacobs.
so
Let's go
sad.
have a cool mission together.
Yay! Your dad's midlife crisis arrived? That's awesome.
Jenkins,
Jenkins,
no!
no!
Oh, God!
How could this be? You'll pay for this. Hey, level up. Yay! Dang.
Yay, level up.
These guys. Woohoo! Yay! I feel so much better now. Woohoo!
Oh, Jesus, your dad bought that, Tara?
Let me see this.
What am I looking at?
Oh, I think you described that color to me before. Oh God!
Oh my God! That's like
hurt.
That's like vomit green.
That's the fucking electric Mustang, right?
That's hideous.
Tara, oh, you're dead.
Those things already look like shit before you slap that color and racing stripe on
Oh,
it. Awful.
terrible.
Anyway, let's go save. Let's go save Jenkins.
Save him, yeah, you know, save him with our bullets.
God, it's my special healing bullets I got from Dr. Gunn.
Don't worry. I'll push the I'll extract the bullets by pushing them out with these new bullets.
I hope it's some like dainty little pose.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
The management, at least through work, I don't think he got to pick the color. Okay.
Okay, that's a little more
It's a
forgivable,
little better.
but-
Still, why would they do that to him? Medigel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electron. No, the game pressed space.
The game's onto your bit.
Press wide as you gain levels. Use the squad screen to improve your team's abilities. Press the start button to access the mission.
The mission come.
Fuck.
Well, look on the bright side. Your dad will always know where he's parked in any parking lot.
Get him, Caden. Or don't. You know, that was for your boss. That was just a bag. You're just shooting Trader Joe's reusable bags right now. They're kind of not. Those aren't hostile.
I'm hostile to them.
Oh, okay. Is Ariel got some kind of prejudices to work through? Oh, hi, Ashley Williams. Oh.
You can tell she's the girl because she wears pink.
Yeah, it's good. It's what the ladies
Hey,
wear.
what are they doing over there? Ah!
Oh no!
Hey, don't worry about it.
I've heard of acupuncture, but this is ridiculous.
Hey, buddy, you just hang tight.
Mine was better.
Hey, buddy, you feeling okay? You look a little impale.
Good one, Jordan.
His old car is a bright red with black racing stripes. He also tells us to be going for that one.
Hey, I'm Lancer.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
I need a status report.
Hey, Kimberly Brooks.
Yep.
We were patrolling the
She's in
perimeter
Persona
when
4
the
dancing all night.
We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your squad? Did you lose them?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried
Did you
to
lose
double
maybe
back
50%?
but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others. I think I'm the only one left.
Oh, you're cool.
This isn't your
You know what? I fuck with you.
It just occurred to me that this character has the exact same name as the main character from the Evil Dead franchise.
The Geth haven't been seen outside
That's
of
true.
in nearly 200 years.
Somehow I've never made that connection.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise.
What if this game was exactly the same way, but Bruce Campbell played this character?
We could use your
and wore the exact same outfit.
Sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming.
I was gonna say, also the voice actress, then I remembered she's Ashley Johnson, because I looked her up, and the first thing I see on Ashley Johnson's behind the voice actors page,
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared.
in a role to be announced,
Nobody's really heard
she's
much from them
playing
since.
Purple on the Among Us TV show.
For fuck's sake.
So there's just a fucking purple Among Us dressed as a fucking
We were sent out
security
a couple of
guard.
days ago from the main colony
For
to secure the
fuck's
area.
sake.
Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the
Well, you
recent
could say.
containment?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them.
So-
maybe their unit fared better than mine.
I've been talking a little bit out of my ass lately about a certain regional seasoning. So today I picked up at the store to restore
Have you seen a Turian
some
Spectre
honor. I picked up some Old Bay seasoned Virginia peanuts.
Not sure I'd be able
Old
to
Bay
tell
seasoned
if one was
peanuts,
essential
okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Have I
Let me see how these are.
completely missed this a bit you've been doing about Old Bay?
Luckily.
Yeah, the shit she's been doing about like if Old Bay's so good, why isn't there a new Bay?
Why have I just been absent for all the times you've been doing this?
It was only like twice. It was only like twice, so it was pretty
Tell me
missable.
everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing
And it was
something
during
to extend
Fire
the
Emblem like combat, so you were probably thinking about how he's Ferdinand von Eyre.
Prothean ruins.
Oh,
Or
that's
you were just
true.
extremely high.
Suddenly, every scientific expert
I'm
in the
not
colony
high
was
when
interested.
I'm not high when I
That's when
stream.
they brought us in to secure the site.
Except that one time you
I don't know
absolutely
much about
fucking
the
were.
beacon itself,
I don't
but
remember
heard
that.
one of the researchers say this could be the
Exactly,
biggest
'cause you were-
scientific discovery of the century.
Move out.
No, Jordan, I think you're thinking of the time she was high on my channel recently.
Which one?
Recently for Batman. Okay, these just taste like fucking peanuts. I do not taste the Old Bay in this. Fuck
Let me guess. They're shelled?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no. They are shelled. They're shelled peanuts.
Well, that's fucking why.
Hmm.
You know, if anything, now that I think on it, maybe the intended experience is kind of like it is when you eat crabs that have been tossed in Old Bay, which is like you get the seasoning all over your fingers when you crack them open, and then you get it on the meats inside from your fingers. That's the correct way to eat crabs at a boil.
Any new equipments? Doesn't look like it yet.
You can get your hands on some Utz crab chips. Now we're fucking talking.
Ooh.
They're literally just potato chips tossed in like a knockoff Old Bay like seasoning.
I'll see if we can find that.
They're fucking good. You'll see people eating them all the time in The Wire.
We've got new armor.
Aha!
Less damage protection, but more shields and significantly more tech and biotic protection.
But it kind of looks like...
Before I yell at you again, would you care to explain why you got chewed out about New England geography?
Yeah, hang on. What's going on here? What happened?
Because if you get it wrong again, I will scream at you.
Also, I think this armor looks like ass.
The armors in this game generally look like shit.
They look pretty bad. Is there anybody to shoot at? You can cover shoots, but here is nothing to cover shoots. To covertly shoots. Yeah, I'm having fun. Approaching a low object will make you press right trigger to pop up and fire from behind a low cover. Hold left trigger to pop up and aim from behind low cover. Is that it?
You good, Ash?
You got... Wherever you need me, sir. I'll run towards your fancy the cadence, sir.
They're schmooping.
Look at the fucking shimmy. Hey, leveled up. Man, I fucking missed how janky this first game was. I need that weird fucking shooting glitch to happen again that we did at the end, towards the end of my playthrough. Oh god.
Ooh. I just sniped him with a grenade.
Oof, nice. Yeah, grenades behave weirdly in this one. They're like homing frisbees. Hey, nice.
Moon, Massachusetts is in New England. We never brought up Massachusetts.
We just said nothing about Massachusetts.
Were you thinking of Maryland? Are you making the same mistake again? No, we'll start yelling again.
Moon, you silly Billy. We can't stay mad at you.
The original colonies and New England are not the same thing. That's all I'm going to say. All of New England...
Moon says do it.
...is included in the original colonies. No, I'm good. I've calmed down. You can't get a rise out of me that easily.
Okay.
I am in a zen-like state.
I kind of am tasting the seasoning of these peanuts, and it's kind of bad.
Is it really
It's not
bad?
working. No, you're not going to do it. You can't do it.
Jordan, do you like Old Bay?
I fucking love Old Bay. I went to school in Maryland.
Well,
No fucking joke. I went to the University of Maryland, and before I started there, they sent me like a little box as a little package, a gift, saying like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do like a little freshman crab boil," and it had a little crab mallet and a bottle of Old Bay seasoning in it.
That's cute.
Very cute of them.
This is the dig site.
I do think that Maryland kind of overplays the crab thing.
Hard to
I
say.
agree.
Maybe we'll know more after we.
Like,
Maryland also slots very, very slightly behind Texas and California in terms of pride in the state flag.
I don't like the Maryland state flag.
They fucking love it there.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe
The flag and crabs are all they fucking
it's just
have,
on the top
okay?
of this ridge, up the ramps.
I mean, the tier
And the
Marylanders
wire.
talk about it. You'd think that Maryland was the only place in the world that had crabs.
I know.
Check it out.
Part of the
It's
culture,
like,
though.
it's like New York and bodegas.
True.
You know, New York, greatest city in the world. We got something you got nowhere else. You ever heard of stores? Yeah, we got fucking stores in California.
Most provincial motherfuckers on earth, I swear to God.
Camp hard.
Seriously.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Hey, do you think they were always like that? It's really weird that these spikes only target weird cyber guys.
What did the Geth do to them?
Impaled them.
So these are husks.
They've been husked. They run at you.
Yeah, they're zombies, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Speaking of Fallout New Vegas, kind of run like ghouls in that game.
Kinda, yeah.
Like before Fallout 4 added the kind of like, kind of flailing animation. Just like running at you with their fucking arms out. Equipments.
That door, it's closed. Engaged.
No, it's not, Ashley. What are you, stupid?
Nope. More new equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty meticulous about what we're equipping early on before we start sorting everything into fucking Omnigel.
Oh, yeah.
It looks the fucking same. Yay, for little treats.
Yay.
Boone says Chesapeake Bay is also wherever I want it to be, and I want it to be in Massachusetts. Hacking minigame.
That's a really good way to piss off people from 3 different states.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
Yay. Saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon.
Oh, Jordan, you're in this game.
Remain.
What?
What?
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant
Yeah, what the
mind.
fuck is
He's
his
always
problem?
been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are
Yeah,
two
Jordan, you're
sides
always
of the
saying
same
that.
coin.
Is it madness to see the
I am
future?
always saying that, but
This sounds exactly like you.
To understand there is
What
no
the fuck?
escape, no hope. No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Okay, I do say that all the time, but I don't see.
Say goodnight.
You left because I'm different. I left because you're all the same.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did
Watch
something
me.
crazy and dangerous.
Bold thing to say for
I
someone
suppose
in
we-
whacking
By the
distance.
time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
I don't know why I did that.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so
I
fast.
think I did that when I played
One
too.
second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were
Because I think I ended with the Paragon Shepard, but I think I did, like, I tried to sprinkle in a few, like, renegade choices here and there.
Never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
No, I'm sorry. We haven't left the shed since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Who knows what secrets are locked inside? Miraculous new technologies? Groundbreaking medical advances? The possibilities are endless.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
You have Paragon +2, Renegade +9. Yeah, you fucked that guy up, Jesus.
Yeah. That's also like an innovation for this game. Because like previously, BioWare games had like morality meters that were like on the same meter. But in this game, they're on 2 different meters, so you can sort of mix and match.
Yeah. Like, and whichever one like comes out ahead is the one that will like carry on to the next game.
Up.
But oh boy,
important story cutscene.
Yeah, how's Nyla's doing?
Saren. Nihilus.
Hey, dude.
Somehow an even more evil-looking Turian has appeared.
This is your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Uh-oh. Is that good?
God, that's so fucking cool.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Wow. That's a big fucker.
Also, hi.
Mojave.
Look, Dorothy, you knew it was only a matter of time.
Look, it just feels performative at this point.
You.
It's like you're ticking a box.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be a stream with me. me bathed in red light pointing at my forehead. I can sexualize anything.
Well, the thing is, we know we can.
Implications the first Turian looks evil is unappreciated. Look, when your color scheme is black and red, you've got like scary white face paint. You know, you come off kind. Your game is Nihilus. You come off kind of evil. Like straight up, like when I played this game after I attempted playing Dragon Age Origins, so I was like primed to be like, okay, which one do you guess?
Stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Are you
okay?
bald
But are you gay?
Are you bald or are you wearing a headband?
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
That's a hat. That's a hat.
Okay, we're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever
Or
since that
she just drew some lines down her head.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
It's a scar, and she's very sensitive about it.
That ship showed up. We just saw it and ran.
Oh, I've got some of those too.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down.
You should start wearing a headband
You
like
don't know
that.
that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
You already told us you're just farmers, dude.
Me when we're just farmers.
I was too busy
We're just
running
farmers.
to get a clear look at it.
I was too busy farming.
Tell them about the noise, Cole.
We're farmers. Of course we farm.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it
This farm gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom.
It was probably block communications.
Whatever it was, Felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
We're just farmers.mp3.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Yeah, the stuff.
Yeah, they know we're just farmers.
If there's something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport
Oh,
are
that
running a
point.
small smuggling ring. Nothing major.
Told you everything.
In exchange for
We're
a couple of
farmers.
profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol.
Cut me in.
It would come in handy if those things came. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
That's right,
You're a solid guy.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
My squad did
not a
die that
bad
one
guy. I
time,
don't
so,
wanna
you
get him
know,
in trouble.
that's your little
Besides,
consolation.
I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack.
Hey!
We need his name.
Look at
That's
you,
such a
Ariel.
bullshit
little charmer.
excuse.
Yeah, okay.
I know, right?
You might have something to do with the
What's the
attack.
docks at the spaceport if he's still alive?
Why would we? We're just farmers. I don't know anything about attacking.
Well, I have to go.
Farm.
No, that's Shepard's catchphrase. Okay, I did not read Phasic at first.
What?
Eh.
What did you read?
T.
What did you read, Mojave?
What would you like to know? Seeker 2! Oof!
That's right. 1 bullet. 2 explosions. Oh, hey, Nihilus.
Dang.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Not Nihilus.
Wait, don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I'm just
The
farmer!
way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
What the fuck, Ariel?
But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot
Tell
him.
me, are you a farmer?
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
Oh, he is a dock
Just
worker.
like
That's
he
right.
seen
You know,
me
real
back
working
across.
class folks here on Eden Prime.
We were told
Salt to the
proton
earth
beacon
people.
was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Your Cole's contact here on the docks.
Ah, sweet
The
as!
smuggling ring.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
What?
Hello!
No!
Backstart. Back up, Stardust.
What does
Thank
it
you for the
matter
follow.
now? So I'm a smuggler.
Yes, how you
Who
doing?
cares? My
Welcome in.
supervisor's dead. The entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Yeah, my
Anything
entire
hidden
squad's dead. You
nearby
don't see
that
me
we could
complaining
use
about
against
it.
the Geth?
Here we
A shipment
fucking
of grenades
go.
came through last week. Nobody notices if a
And
few
welcome
small
to chat.
pieces go
I
missing from
regret
military
reintroducing
orders.
this bit.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're
Well,
out here
better
trying
get
to
used to it
protect
because
your
it's
sorry
not
ass.
getting
And
old
all you
anytime
think about is how
soon.
You can rip us off?
I never thought
You know
I'd
who else
actually use
isn't
those
getting old?
grenades.
My crew, because they're
Well,
all
I
dead.
hadn't primed. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell.
Never mind, he's
Those
just
grenades
farmers
could have come
again.
in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yay.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Maybe I should become a farmer.
Ooh, high explosive grenades. Ow. Ooh, nice. Good shoot. Upgrade kit.
Okay, what did you read instead of phasing?
Oh, phallic.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Credit to the Force, Pompey.
Tee. Fuck. Oof! Dang. Good shooting, team. You got the sniper too, don't you? Yeah. I fucking love that sound. Oh.
Oh, there's no sway in this game. In the original release, there was a ton of sway. I forgot about that. Changed for the remaster.
Hey, level.
Dome that motherfucker.
Nice. The shooting in this game is not very complex, but it is fun. Like, the thing about Mass Effect 1 is that, like, it isn't really about the, like, the gameplay, and it's only kind of about the role-playing. Like, what this game was doing was, like, getting BioWare to warm up with making a game within an IP that was original to them. Because up to this point, they've been doing a lot of shit with D&D settings and Star Wars. It was time to, like, kind of cleave off a little bit.
Yeah, well, it wasn't their first original IP. Their first original IP was Jade Empire, which didn't do amazing.
Right. God, legends speak of fucking Jade Empire.
But this is the first one that really
caught on. Charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
I mean, besides the entire colony's gone?
They're all gone? What about those farmers?
Well, no, they're gonna try. They said, like, destroy the entire colony and leave no evidence we were here. Like, I think people will notice if the colony's gone.
Right. Okay, we're just gonna cut away from that, huh?
Apparently.
But, like, the exposition and the world building that this game does is really I fucking love this.
Like, a lot of this game,
right.
I have played this game so many times that a lot of this is just muscle memory for me.
Hurry!
Oh yeah.
We need to find them all and shut them down.
Like, I've easily played the Mass Effect trilogy like 10 times. There were periods, like, in high school where I would do a playthrough, finish it, and then start up another playthrough right away.
Fuck.
I do have a vague memory of this segment. I just don't remember if it was me who played it.
Yeah, this is the first section I was like, oh, I have to actually, like, focus and try a little bit, huh?
I think did you die in this section?
I definitely died in this part. Ooh! The fucking ragdolls that happen after from the biotic powers are so funny. We got 4 minutes. I usually don't like. I don't always agree with the decision to, like, play shit on normal, or, like, no on, like, casual or DC difficulties. Like, I usually like to crank it up a little bit, but I understand it, especially because you're going through games you have done before, and it's like breezing through it so we can immerse ourselves into the story.
Yeah, like the real
okay.
focus for me is on the story, because, like, I really don't need to prove myself with this series. I played it so many times on so many difficulties.
Yeah. you don't need to experience the way the developers intended it to. You've already done that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that one's a little better.
All right, Lancer, get out here.
Here I come, I'm Lancer.
All right, shoot him, Lancer, shoot him.
Yeah, blam, blam.
Reminds me of Skippy, Cyberpunk.
Oh, I love Skippy.
I still think about the way that quest ended, where he's like, you killed Skippy. She suddenly gets like really, really invested.
I do like the gag where like it automatically switches from Stone Cold Killer mode, and when you ask if you how come you can only kill so many people, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And then when it goes into non-lethal mode, it has some like fucking like meat ass name.
It's a puppy loving pacifist.
Yeah.
Bay. Whoa! Even the game's talking about Old Bay.
Well, dang. Okay. It's on the brain.
On the vein.
I'm not rewarding this behavior.
Jordan, will you reward this behavior?
I'll consider.
Yay!
I do want to posit though. It's been a running theme. Do we want to, guys? Is Ariel Shepard from Baltimore?
You know what? Fine. Yeah, that's canon now.
Yeah. grew up on the streets of Baltimore.
I need to look up some Baltimore slang to pepper into his dialogue.
Earn Shepard.
Earl Shepard.
Earn.
Normandy.
Earn.
Amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that.
Oh,
when we took it
no.
up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Squint. Yeah. Oh no, Ashley's in danger. We should save her. Good job, Shepard.
Shepard!
Ah!
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Ow. That hurt.
Hey, was that bad? It's this guy. It's this fucking guy. Oh, I love this fucking scene. Any scene with this character makes me laugh.
Identified the ship that touched down on
Jeez, Lay, we can see them.
A human alliance.
Cover him up, slut.
Command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
She sounds like fucking Mercedes. One of the humans may have used.
This human.
She's so unfazed she doesn't even know he's there.
She is sand out of her mind.
Absolutely. Should have made 3 jerks so fucking funny.
She's off more bars than a hentai panel.
Doctor.
I almost made that joke in our chat last night, but I had to save that for when we had an audience.
You had us worried there, Shepard.
Dr. Chocolates, yay!
Hey, Dr. Chocolates. I feel bad.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's
I
my
understand.
fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
She looks very
I expect
remorseful.
better of my people, Williams. You endangered our entire mission.
Yeah, what the fuck, Ashley?
Now she does.
So hard on her, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never.
Well, I don't intend to be hard on Ashley at all, Dr. Chocolate. She is not my
System
type.
overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold.
Ayo.
The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Eden
Listen, you're better off in
Prime.
this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye.
So Ariel Shepard is kind of a
Signs
dick.
typically associated with
I
intense
feel like
dreaming.
that's the character that's emerging.
I can see that. You say this like you're not the one pressing the buttons.
I'm not sure what I saw.
Well, it's not like I'm deliberating.
Destruction.
I'm inhabiting the character.
Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report.
Yeah, I ended up with a Shepard who was really rough
Captain
around the
Anderson.
edges.
How's our EXO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Oh, hey, Automod.
In private.
How does Shepard fare in the Gay Boy Olympics? I had to permit that term.
So I saw that. I was like, are you doing a special text effect? Oh, that was potentially blocked language.
Automod never acts up on your channel. That's crazy.
Wow.
It did that one time, remember? What was the term that you had to add to the whitelist?
Something stupid. I know that April's chat used to ban the word blackguard for bullying.
You did a good job, Shepard.
That was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Getting bullied in the 14th century.
Literally.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault.
I'll be right back,
You did a good
guys.
job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
I need more time.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Looks like a picture of Jenkins' family.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
This is gonna turn into fucking Sideshow Bob stepping on the rigs. We're like, it's kind of funny, and then it's really not fucking funny. And you're just gonna keep doing it until it gets funny again.
You did a good job, Shepard.
I'm curious to see how long.
Soldiers dying under my command.
Like if I can do it until Mojave comes back.
Oh, good God.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job.
With all apologies to the audience, this is just how Don operates if you didn't already know.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
Wait,
I
what?
figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I don't want her on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault.
Okay.
You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy.
Did you hear
This
that,
attack
Jordan?
was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon.
Little gumbo noises.
He has an army of Geth at his command, and he
Yeah.
won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
She's laying right next to me, and she's dreaming. She yips
Aw.
when she dreams.
Aww.
So cute.
I'll find
What do you think
some
she's
way to
dreaming
take
about?
him down.
It's not that easy.
Probably
He's a
attacking
Spectre.
you.
He can go anywhere.
Yay!
That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for
Whoa,
humanity?
hold on. I didn't know he was gonna say
If we
that.
expose Saren as a traitor,
Wow.
the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
Ariel Shepard,
I'll
not
contact
cool.
the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
So that's the prologue mission.
Yay!
Everything went to shit. Oh, it's you.
Yay!
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Oh, Gumbo's awake again.
Yay!
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part
She
of me
like
feels
looked.
guilty over what
She
happened.
like looked
Jenkins was still
morosely
alive.
at me before walking
I
over
might
to
not
lay in
be
her
here.
bed.
Aw.
I'm back. So, have we...
You missed some
number
tremendous
comes up,
dialogue
so
with Keith David.
Is dead.
Yeah, have we determined how Ariel feels about soldiers dying under his command?
After what happened to you on Cruise? Are you saying you only survived because of random chance?
How many times did you loop that?
Not enough.
I did the salt and pepper dyer thing.
This is my favorite fucking shit.
This is your favorite fuck?
Don't leave me alone.
Aku's
I was
a
lucky.
bloodbath.
It wasn't lucky.
Even now, I don't know how I survived. I guess it just wasn't my time yet.
With respect, sir, I think you had somebody watching over you.
Yeah, and you do too. It's me. So you better, if you think about watching over both of
Rough
us,
down there.
be grateful,
Okay.
bitch.
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never
Wow,
get
I
used
can't
to
imagine
seeing
what that's
these
like.
things. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
The mission failed.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
I'm not looking for a shoulder to cry on, Williams. Just stay focused on your job.
Understood, sir.
Got renegade points for that? Fuck you, game.
Hey, Dr.
Yes,
Chocolates.
Commander? Is there something you need?
Hey,
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance.
You
if we
clearly
want to
haven't played
keep
this game.
expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med
Funny joke,
centers out
Dr.
in
Chocolates. You know we
There's
abolished those
something
in
special about
2120.
working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything.
Oh,
they'll
I don't
ever
need
run
to hear about
into.
your sex life, Dr. Chocolates.
And he cares
I
about
do.
the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission.
I usually don't like
But he has an
Ned.
impressive
Most, but-
service record. Over a dozen special commendations.
She's a silver.
Oh no, I
fox.
was inhabiting Ariel. I would
Maybe
love
because
to know
of the
about
headaches.
this.
It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects.
That's...
Caden's
ugh.
lucky. He just gets migraines.
Oh, that's good.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, Caden. What's up, buddy?
We were just talking
Glad
about
to
you.
see you're okay, Commander.
You too, Caden. Solid guy, Caden.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report.
He is that guy of the squad, yeah.
Yeah, he's my bestie.
Caden's a solid guy. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Caden don't want this work.
Get do a dance.
Jordan, I
make
can't
a
remember the
little
name
love.
of the voice actor,
Get the
but Caden has the same voice actor as Karth Onasi in Knights of the Old Republic.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
Just a second here. Raphael Sbarge.
Yeah, him.
Raphael Sbarge.
Elevator.
The Vader.
Not
I
a loading
really wish I
screen.
had two of their.
Not a loading screen. Not a loading screen. Not a loading screen.
really wish I had two other people with me so we could stand in a triangle together. In the Normandy's vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to assign.
Oh, hey.
When is it my turn to be happy?
It's you.
Oh, my baby. Oh, yes. Oh, the fucking worst whip in the galaxy. Yes.
I forgot the make.
Oh.
I forgot about the make.
I fucking. Oh. I missed you so much. Jordan, are you familiar? Do you know the lore about the Mako? The mythology? Oh my god, it's... If you think my driving in Cyberpunk is bad, you're kind of locked into bad driving in this game.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Yeah. I don't like when soldiers die under my command.
Fuck.
You ever had that happen to you? No, of course you haven't.
Yeah, you couldn't understand. It happened to me on the Coups too.
So if you think about it...
I don't know what the frowns are about, Jordan. I'm fucking loving this.
As far as you know, that was a
Fucking
happy,
work there.
exasperated sigh.
I didn't think about that.
You never get
Yeah,
around.
you didn't.
I bet you're happy that Nihilus died.
Glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah. I don't like when soldiers die under my command.
What if the Joker was a pilot?
Good timing, Commander. I was
Let's just
just about
see
to
to
bring
it,
us into the
reversal.
Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I still haven't seen that.
Neither have I.
What the fuck are you saying?
What?
Whoosh. Some of these pre-rendered cutscenes look pretty damn good for 2006.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, fuck.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
Okay.
Why so touchy?
Could rip through the barriers and any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
So, when you haven't seen too much of the world yet, but just from the vibes, do you feel more Star Trek or Star Wars going on here, Jordan?
It feels more Star Trek so far, honestly.
Hey, Dungeon Master, thank you for the raid.
Ellie! Hey, guys.
Outrage. The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian
This already
colony.
feels more Star Wars.
The
Yes.
Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a
the
rogue
Council.
Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Udina, my shitty
Security is
Irishman.
investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain
I take my leave.
Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council.
See, Ellie, while I agree that Mass Effect is very space operatic in a Star Wars kind of way, a lot of the fabric of the world and the vibe of your, like just the feeling of being on board the Normandy with your crew is very Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yes. That is exactly what I meant. Is
I'm
that
not going to
like
sit on my ass just because the Council
the
doesn't wanna do
larger
anything.
universe of it
If they won't
definitely
stop
gives
Saren,
Star Wars
I
vibes,
will.
but like on the
Settle
board
down,
the Normandy,
Commander.
I'm feeling
You've
very Star
already
Trek.
done
in
more
that
than
sense.
enough to jeopardize
For
the
sure.
candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
Andromeda
That's Saren's fault,
is
not his.
We
very
better
Star
hope
Trek.
The CSEC investigation
Yes.
brings up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this.
With
as
the
an excuse to
trilogy,
keep
it's
you
really
out
more of
the
a
Spectres.
tug of war.
Come with me, Captain.
It is.
I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
But I'd say a lot of the lore about like first contact stuff feels Star Trek, and that's why Andromeda is that way, because you're experiencing that shit firsthand.
That's why I hate politicians.
How do we get Renegade for that?
Because I was like, I don't care about waiting for the Council. I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm a loose cannon.
Oh.
Big ass bowl of spaghetti.
God damn it.
Fuck you.
Damn it, Shepard, you're off your rocker. Now this big ass bowl of spaghetti is tainted.
I did that line in front of Leica once, and it did not enjoy it.
Can't imagine why. Because this bit is tainted.
Tainted. God damn it. Follow
Computer
the pulsing arrow on your radar.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the
Captain
hacker.
Hendrickson reported some most unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? So that's a little plot hook for later.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about that big ass bowl of spaghetti bit is that that's not even the funniest
Whoa,
thing.
whoa, Ashley! What the fuck?
What?
She said, I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Oh, boy.
Whoa!
Wow.
These guys!
Alright,
Yes,
dudes.
yes, yes, yes.
I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
I love the fucking aliens of this universe. These guys are fucking awesome.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Not to be confused with Ambassador Kalem of your Kalos region.
I hear he's a bit of a...
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Homosexual interest. Jean Pokemon, what are you doing later?
Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that. And if you do, I am very
And these little guys are fucking fantastic.
The Elcor voice is very soothing coming through my headphones.
It is, right?
It is.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm.
It's like a massage.
The history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore
Yes, fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes.
When the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel.
I just looked over at Gumbo, and she was like laying in her bed with her head kind of like raised. Like she's laying in her bed with her head, she's not like laying all the way down. And I watched her eyes like sort of slowly close, and she started like wobbling a little, and then she like shook herself awake.
Oh, so creepy.
It was so cute. Gumbo, come here.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
I want to hear these fuckers speak in other languages now.
Positions to keep us quiet.
Ooh,
the Council doesn't care about our
I have to hear what this sounds like in other language dubs.
Rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
I'll remember you forever.
Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Let me cuss this human out.
Don't be so rude, Dan.
Human, you get no bitches and stack no paper.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Mocking tone. L plus ratio plus not funny plus didn't laugh.
Plus fell off.
Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
I bet you would, Earth Clan.
To the Citadel.
Sarcastically, why don't you affect yourself, some bitches?
Instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel,
Mowgli, what are those?
Later, Jordan, I want you to know later in Mass Effect 2, there is an all Elcor performance of Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Oh my god!
We didn't get to see it on my playthrough. I want to see it so bad.
Ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Mirthful derisiveness. More like stupe ace defective.
Homophobic. More like...
You are in the embassy of the Volus and the Elcor.
God damn it.
Furiously, you and your teammates piss me off.
This is gonna be a fantastic playthrough. This is gonna be really good.
When I'm not being interrupted.
He's talking directly to us right now.
What is it you do?
I swear he looked into the camera.
Look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the council.
Stop making fun of the Elcor right here, right in front of them. Joyfully get my ass.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the council.
Let me just say, Dot, I can't fucking wait for Novaria. Novaria's gonna be awesome.
Internet speak can be enhanced by Elcor speak. Honestly, tone indicators are basically just internet version of Elcor speak.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is just a more stuffy version of like HK speak too.
Oh yeah.
I have to read what Ellie just said. With increasing furious sexual attraction, hey, what's up?
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Fuck.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Oh yeah, we also get these funny little guys. We don't have any dialogue with them. We'll find out what they are later.
Whee!
There are all kinds of little side quests we can do out and about in the Citadel. Tons of little dialogues like that.
Yeah, like there's a rhythm to this game where like you'll hang out at the Citadel for a while, do side quests, get more side quests to go out in the galaxy. You'll go out, do a main mission and some side quests, and you'll come back to the Citadel because there's new side quests that populate.
Good day, Commander.
It is
ambassadors up the stairs
kind of the rhythm that's going on in like Dragon Age Inquisition, but like better. I think it's a better rhythm.
Reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Because the exploration side questing in this game is much shorter than in Inquisition. It has more substance.
I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Yeah,
no, I
you
got
better.
level up from that.
I am after all very busy, as you can see. Hey, first aid. Sniper rifles are not a priority. We're just trying to get like our base stats up, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to get heavy armor pretty quick.
Right.
And then I'm gonna start getting shotguns, and then I'll probably start moving towards sniper rifles.
Hell yeah. I'll be so for real. I think I auto-leveled up most of my squad mates.
I like a more personal touch.
I get it for sure.
I stepped away for a second and didn't realize this, like... Are you allowed to use that as a shooting range, or did you just start blasting? You just showed up to the Citadel and are already going postal.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know the Citadel was a free fire zone.
Well, I'm not allowed to actually shoot anyone.
Thank God.
Have either of you seen the movie The Other Guys? You're doing fucking desk pops right now.
Shepard loudly. Kaden, I did my first desk pop. That's a thing, right?
I landed a job here. This place is
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
You too. Hey, another one of those. Hey, a Turian.
With increasing concern, are you good?
You good, Queen. Executor.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. The Ambassador Medina said that.
Would you mind would you mind quitting your firing?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm executive.
Can you please stop shooting at my fellow ambassadors?
Adrenaline-induced fervor. I've been waiting for this.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Now, the right hand of the council.
With concern, gasp, the enemy.
Side of the council.
What do you have against the
I
Spectres?
actually had a mouthful of water there.
I can't abide any organization
Erotically intense training.
when it's left to each individual Spectre to decide when
Hornier than I've ever been in my life. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I hate you.
I've never had the law to do my job, not once.
Completely crashing out.
You expect us
Deny
to believe none
it.
of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law.
Wow, it really is the future.
They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
Man,
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
Never in Biden's
No,
America.
I just don't trust your kind. Not yet.
Hey,
You know
whoa.
what? Same. You know what? No. He's onto something. I don't trust anybody.
The council wants to make humanity their new.
I wouldn't trust us
favorite.
either.
That's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
So Jordan, there is not a human on the council. We are very much new to the galactic power structure.
There are several Citadel races, but only the Asari, the Turians, and the Solarians have actual seats on the council. Hey!
Nice.
The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the externet. Further monitoring the situation is warranted. My fellow Biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Ida cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. So that's a side quest for later.
Should follow up on that. Ellie says, not only is he racist, he's anti-pillow princess.
Hello, Private
Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there...
I didn't hear you.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you
Mandatory
tell me
cop
about the
inspection.
Asari consort?
Whip it out.
Drop those things.
Well, she's an Asari who works here as...
Turn your head and cough.
She helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
Williams, I didn't say you could talk.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Whatever you say.
Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know
I
about
wanted
some
a
points
drink.
of interest nearby?
Fill me in
around
with
here?
a drink, please.
Well, you found
That's
the
why I
embassy.
came to this
There's not
bar.
much going on here.
I didn't even ask you if he
Across
knew any
the
good
bridge,
rumors.
You'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Fucking Cora's
Well,
Den.
Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I should go. Bye-bye.
Thanks, kid.
Thanks, kid.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Smugly, I'm going to do it.
Man, is everyone on the station a racist?
Got the Turians, Fredericks, Ashley. Jesus.
Allow me to be your guide.
Oh, Turian, got the little cunty lean going on.
Oh.
Oh, damn it, never mind. He let go of his contrapposto.
Oh. Oh.
Not every single Asari is the one that got away, okay?
Okay, that's not... No, it's not.
Yeah, it looked like him. There's no way he'd be just like out here, right?
That'd be a cool detail, though.
That would be. I would love that. So let's see. We've got. Let's see. We're at 2 hours 20 minutes. Do you think we have time to finish up the mandatory Citadel quests? Because there is somebody we could meet tonight.
What do you mean?
If we get all the squad mates who are here.
Oh, well, no, wait, I don't think we have time for that.
We don't have time for her?
For her?
Yeah. The other squad mates. Garrus, Rex.
No, we
and you know who.
We don't have time to go to meet her tonight.
Damn, okay.
We have 30 minutes.
Soon, though.
No, I'm gonna take the rest of the time to chill and wander around the Citadel a little.
Cool. It's a good game to like take our time with and immerse ourselves. Oh, fucking this guy! I forgot about this one.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on a coup.
Will everyone stop bringing that up every time they meet me?
Amazed each time
See what I fucking bet,
I
Jordan?
don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador is petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
Yes,
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, Hanar. Look at this guy.
Yes.
This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent employ.
These guys are fantastic.
Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Hi,
Please
Delan.
take time to examine the fine goods it
Jordan,
has
say
for
hi to
purchase.
Delan.
All of great worth.
Hi, Dylan.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one, it? For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Oh, dang.
He really said the same reason you're a nosy bitch.
With family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way. I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
I'm always saying view items.
Gonna light this room the fuck up.
This one would prefer you not damage its merchandise.
Welcome to the Presidium. I understand that it's in quotes. I understand that it's in quotes because it's a sign, but like, I just imagine like, yeah, welcome to the Presidium, doing air quotes.
How should I know? It's not like keepers offer an explanation.
Hey guys, am I bothering you?
Hi, hello, hi, I'm here.
Pay attention to me.
Oh my god, hi.
Oh my god, hi. Fucking goddamn it. I literally never thought to do this. I never thought to like start blasting Mo's out and about.
I'm Lena. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to
This makeup is whack.
to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
She consorts.
Difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable
She's just an
compassion
empath.
and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nolina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client
got a
list.
fucking
We should be
grin.
able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Oh shit! Ass.
Ass.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you.
Ass effect.
She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
This was before your time, Jordan, but when I streamed this, all my banner image was just the poster of this game with everything cropped out, but just ass.
Yahoo! Wee! She let me in! Yay!
We go talk to the consort. She says, "You may shoot wildly in my room with reckless abandon if you wish."
My first time. I can't believe
Don't mind if I do.
Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
I'd spend all day here if I could.
Human military? You'll enjoy it here, I think.
Isn't
What are you
this
trying to
place
say?
terrific? This is the most relaxed I've been in days. This is my first time.
So relaxed, man. This place is amazing.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's
Hello,
a
white
private
woman.
back on Earth.
Hey, Cree Summer.
Oh shit!
Hands crossed and smugly. You know I had to do it to them.
Nice.
Look at this fuck-ass bed.
Whoa, the orb.
That is closely
Come on.
documented.
This.
I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize.
You are not
Commander.
hard to
I make
find.
it my business to know when important people arrive on this
Really?
station.
How'd you find me?
Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you. I have a problem that could use your expertise.
Hurry up.
Get to the point.
I have a friend.
What a
A
dick.
retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
I feel like whoever voiced her didn't get
Now
the
I must
context.
ask you to leave.
These deliveries are so fucking like wooden. She's doing like a customer service voice while she ropes you.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
Everything's pointing to Cora's den. It's the key to all of this.
So you see this? Hold on.
Yeah. I see.
You see this?
I see him. I see the Krogan.
This is a statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a statue, all right. Very good, Dot. I'm glad to see you learning your shapes.
Hard to believe the Krogan were once seen as the saviors.
Statue is
of the
not a
galaxy.
shape.
Shut up.
This plan is a little too perfect.
If you're gonna make a Krogan statue, you might as well make it big, right?
Oh,
right,
they are known for being big. That's true.
I do love the curve here.
It's so fucking cool.
I love the flying cars.
Yeah. Citadel might be like a bit too like big of a home base for what this game is. Like, there's just so much fucking negative space here.
There's a lot,
but like, it does contribute to the feel. Like, you like this space that you like. The playable space here is pretty large for what it is, and you like look across the like outside of the bounds and see it just kind of keeps going. It's, you know, it does a great job at suggesting the size and magnitude of this whole base. Like, you could probably fit every like quest important NPC into like one room, but that would really undersell what they're trying to do with this place. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's go. Form up, everybody.
Squad.
We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador.
Literally, like, let's all get into an elevator and stand in a triangle and talk about the matters of our species.
I mean, 3 people standing in almost any configuration is a triangle.
Not well. What if it's a line?
I said almost.
That's true.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more
Yeah,
time.
that's the point.
Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, hey, it's the races.
Hey, we saw him earlier.
It's over, Garrus.
I took my leave of you.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
He's in every
trust
game.
him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
One could only dream.
And I will. I love that there's a plot marker on the map.
So Mojave, take a look at the floor plan here. Does it look familiar at all?
No way. Fuck off. That's I love that.
It's really only something you realize on a second
notice on a second playthrough.
Yeah.
Okay. Put a pin in that so we can come back to it when this game is over for Jordan's sake.
Okay.
Hey.
Yay.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Rear Admiral.
I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilors.
I forget this guy's deal.
Commander.
He's part of a side quest.
I remember that much, but I forget which one.
Hey,
Anderson!
The Geth attack
Motion to put a lock on Shepard's firearms aboard the Citadel.
involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador.
Forge
the
robes
testimony
kind
of
of
one
fuck.
traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
Or smuggler, or farmer, or whatever he was.
And a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard.
the council's like, yeah, we do too.
You're not even ready to join
Get
the
in line.
Spectres.
What makes him special?
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Meeting is adjourned.
But he's so evil, can't you see that?
You just look so evil. Haven't you played Fire Emblem Three Houses?
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's
Is it the
working with
third
Geth
time
for
they
one
brought that
reason,
up? Fourth
to
time they brought that
exterminate
up.
The entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time.
It's like they've been baiting that question the entire meeting.
Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a
There it goes.
He's
Hit it with the ult.
untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right.
Yeah, what
He was
about
asking
Garrus?
for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up.
There's a certain
Shepard
effect to
will
Keith
handle
David
this.
calling somebody that loser, which really makes me
Can't just
smile.
pull Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Okay.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the
Oh,
financial district.
no, I'm not doing that.
He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
The Shadow
An
Broker.
information
That's right,
dealer.
Snake.
Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I.
So would I. Peacemaker ass response.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look.
Anderson and Utani at the council being like, listen to human voices. Human voices. I'm Hitler.
And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Ah, sweet as!
Oh, hello.
Dr. Octarine, thank you for the follow.
Hey, Dr. Octarine, how you doing? I recognize your username.
Ah, sweet as!
You.
KP Inko, thank you for the follow as well.
Whoa! Hello!
Wow.
Wow!
Howdy.
Wow! Wow! How y'all doing tonight? You have arrived at Cora's den. You can tell because the fucking pit up. Oh, sorry. Oh shit! They said assassins. Forgot about this. Nice.
How do you know?
So, Di, you may remember, things don't usually go well for me here. I think is that it? Oh, yeah.
S. I guess.
Sit forward.
God, this rocks.
Sitting my white ass down and listening.
This is what I'm doing at all times when I'm not streaming with you two. I'm just sitting on a chair, staring off into the middle distance, posed exactly like this.
This is Ted Cruz retweeting porn on 9/11.
In the club, straight up sitting.
getting a lap dance at the club and shaking my head to show that I disapprove of the commodification of women's bodies.
This is too scandalously hot for Fox News back in the aughts, baby.
Oh yeah. No. This wasn't their problem. Their problem was the fucking Liara optional fucking sex scene.
In the club.
Oh my god.
In the club, freaking in an attentive and scholarly style.
Okay, bye.
Yes, thank you.
Originally, I am horny.
That will be all.
I got business here, but not with you.
There's our bitch.
Back off, Rex. Fizz told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing.
Yeah, my boy.
Taking in the dancers of the club in my The Thinker pose.
Smart, he'll take it. It's not coming out, Rex.
Lustily.
End of story.
Oh yeah, give me some sugar.
Out of my way, humans. I have no rule with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Ashley, that's fucking rich coming from you based on something that happens later. But fucking okay. Shit. Hey!
What do you want?
This is the side quest NPC corner apparently.
Good. The lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this.
Hey, come back to Shepard. I want to see that bisexual lighting on him.
So if you feel that way, then why?
Nope, not him.
That'll do.
Well, he is bisexual, but
yeah.
Me, Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general. What kind of example are you?
You're pathetic.
The troops
You disgust
kissed
me.
my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
And we need more.
Enjoy your drink, General.
Yeah.
We need more
off
points.
You go. See you later, kid.
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now while you still can.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's
Well, now
that
it's 6.
easy? Just straighten up and act like a general.
hey, quiet! I'm straight.
I don't think it could hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander.
Hey, we did it.
Was worth the
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and...
Dude, you're a fucking train wreck.
Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info.
Just imagine someone disparaging your ancestors.
Who am I taking it?
That would make me
Where
really
is he?
sad.
His name is Zaltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Yeah, soldiers acting like soldiers.
I thought I saw a red reticle over the Krogan and I was like, what the fuck? Why is this okay?
Watching the show.
In the corner.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Yeah, that's some good lighting right there.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Interesting.
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad
Sad.
he kicked them out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Oh yeah, that's some good bisexual lighting on him.
I bet he tells
I know, right?
you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Okay, dude.
Dude.
How'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never.
You said they covered all
I spent 20 years working.
Disgusted retort. Dude.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
I'm out of here. And this is not the last we'll be seeing of Chorus 10. So whatever those assassins were all about, that was kind of crazy. Wee wee. Hey! Whoa! I don't like what you're implying with those shots right there, Bucko. Better practice trigger discipline.
Sorry, I can't control it.
Yeah, no wonder the council's hesitating on your admission to the Spectres. Oh, it's fucking this guy.
Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime.
Uncontrollably firing it off in the strip club, but it isn't what you think.
Ew.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
This is what I expect Raphael Kirsten to look like in 20 years.
Killing them to count.
I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Clearly lying. This never happens to me.
My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink.
Yeah,
Thanks
Conrad's
again.
such a fucking dick rider.
Huh. Weird guy.
Yeah.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't
Oh.
sell this mod.
See you later, bud.
I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from
Well, dude, you're like blue. You know, that's pretty distinct.
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help.
But what do you?
Can't help you.
Oh, get fucked.
That guy shows up in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, still trying to get his refund.
Wow. That's some real good to the fucking bit right there. How much did he fucking spend, you know? That's like years later. Oh, you.
No, it's the other reporter.
I'm Emily Wong.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for
Moon,
evidence
we
of
have not
corruption
asked
and
about the
organized
disease.
crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't
Have
go.
we?
No.
was
I don't think we've
hoping
had the
you might
chance.
Share anything you
have
find
not.
during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Let's observe this unique view. Yeah. Ashley, get out of the shot, please. Hey, Kaden!
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep
Check it out, it's not Coruscant.
It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not?
Okay, Ashley.
We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to
That's
get me
Ayo.
in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first.
That
Wow.
That would be inappropriate fraternization, Chief.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would
I just
never,
love-
I would
I just
never
love-
do that.
I just love committing to the bit of being a dick to Ashley specifically.
It is really funny. The funny thing is, it took me a lot longer, I think, to proc or at least notice her being racist.
Well, I kept having to point it out to you.
I don't know how I was like oblivious for that long. Maybe I just like really wanted to give her a second chance. Well, like because like even after I finished the game, I was like, okay, but does she get better in Mass Effect 3?
I swear.
That was smart, Doug. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or who are you? Let her go.
Got him. Ugh. Eh. Wee, wee. Fucking look at him. Nice.
Perfect
Hey.
timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you, all of you.
Oh god, she's French. Kill her.
I know those men threatened.
Her name's fucking Chloe Michelle. You should have figured this out by now.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Oh boy!
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
We can handle this on our own. Let's go.
Oh, wow. That doesn't, like, lock us out of,
No, it doesn't.
Okay, thank God.
Bye, Ashley.
Bye, Ashley.
Right,
Dude,
so
rock.
Garrus is a, he's a, infiltrator, I think?
Infiltrator, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tech and, combat.
I don't think I used him all that much. I brought Rex and the character we're about to meet with me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That Quarian.
If we don't mind going a little long, we can probably meet her.
I am cool with this. Bye, Ashley. We're replacing you with Garrus, who is a cop. Yes, but he is somehow slightly less racist. Off to Cora's den again. Yippee!
From the inside out.
Really?
Yeah, there's the Destiny Ascension.
And we only saw 1/10.
Yeah. I never really took much notice of it when I played the first time.
You met her?
But this thing does come into play
Well, she addressed
eventually.
everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just
Powers of Destruction says they love saying the Geth.
Very true.
Yeah, that's what this game is all about, baby.
The Geth.
Hopefully, she'll never need to use it.
Why do all politicians wear the same cut of dress?
You wouldn't. It's a very nice dress.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not a big fan of the holes. I'm not opposed to dress holes, but like these ones, I don't know. They don't do it for me.
I like them because I'm a lesbian.
We should go with a name for them then. They're the lesbian holes.
Oh, wooga wooga. Alright, Lancer. Time for you to come out.
Here it come!
These fucking encounters.
Yeah.
They leveled up again, nice. Got any nades? I think we're in a bad spot. Yeah. So anyways, I started blasting. Oh fuck, not Krogan Bouncer.
You have to kill Krogan twice because they have a redundant nervous system.
Incoming!
Yeah, they're always real sons of bitches. Krogans might be my favorite species in this game. I fuck with them. They called him the Krogan Bouncer, but when he hit the ground, he just kind of stayed there. Yeah, he was supposed to go up. He's doing a terrible job of this bouncer gig. Nice. He livened his resume.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse work.
I'm just a warehouse worker.
Rail guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
That was easy.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Anyway.
Speech 100, baby. Speech 100, baby. Shut the fuck up.
Axa.
Ew. Oh yeah, this was before I played fucking Fallout. So this was before the Speech 100 incident.
Yeah.
Damn, a 2. Oh, we gotta say goodbye to the Lancer. Bye, Lancer.
Ba 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 ba.
I take my leave of you.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that the hacking game in this one is very simple compared to what I had on PC.
What was it? What was on the PC?
It was like the little like circle maze. That was like the little reflex maze.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, I think you're targeting the wrong spot. I think you hit a sabotage like on your table. Nice, this is nice. Hey, Mr. Horizons, how you doing? Yes, we're doing Aspect 1.
Wait! Don't kill me, I swear.
This is not Dot's first time. It is my second time. It is Jordan's first.
Hi.
Where's the Quarian?
She's
Okay,
not
there we
here. I don't
go.
know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You've got 3 seconds to come clean. Then I start shooting.
The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
That's the name.
Nobody meets the Shadow. Ever.
Why do I squelch when he stood
Knows
up?
True identity.
What was that noise?
I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she
That
shows
was
up,
that was gross.
He's wearing a pleather bodysuit under that.
Is before I blow your
here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to make the
Like a
money
leather
now.
squeaking.
You can make it if you hurry.
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about
Well,
me.
boo-hoo,
I'm
bitch.
a ghost.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Except we will. Oh shit. Terrified. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Dr. Octarine says this asshole's like my boy Rex isn't here.
Yeah, if
we got.
Oh, hold on. Ah, move. Yeah, if you have Rex with you, he automatically kills Fist, and you can't spare him.
I think
that's what happened to you.
Yeah.
Well, I just fired my sniper rifle out.
Yay, time for more shooting in the den, baby. This is an encounter that I would not mind playing casual on, because this one fucked me up. I did like horribly at this one.
It was like 3 tries too, right?
It was rough. I don't know what I was on for this one, but it was not. it was ugly.
Perimeter secured.
Yeah, see, the sprint does work in combat, but when you're on like free exploration, it doesn't make you move any faster. Or at least that's how it was in the original release. The remaster might have changed that. That was easy.
Did you bring it?
Whoa, she's pretty.
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Yeah!
Here it comes.
Got him! Hey, nice!
Level up.
Woohoo!
Nice, we can use heavy armor
Hey,
now.
heavy armor!
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Are you
Were you
okay?
hurt in the fight?
I know how
Okay.
to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to
Oh
see
my
this.
god.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This
Oh my
meeting
god,
with
she's
Saren
purple
has
and our
not
hair is
been
purple. Like, we have so much in common.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of
Glade.
My name is Tali.
Oh my god.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they
Corey
took
and
my
Chris
people
Hansen,
into exile,
why don't you take a
Geth had
seat?
never ventured beyond the veil. I was
Corey and
curious.
Chris Hansen. I bet you weren't expecting such a hungry Quarian.
Uncharted world. I
God
waited
damn
for
it.
one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
What did you think was gonna happen? I wouldn't be hungry. I wouldn't want a slice.
Hungrily.
God damn it.
Yummy pizza for me.
That was verbatim what I was about to fucking say.
If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean.
Fond reminiscence.
something from
It
its
was actually pretty dope.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice.
Never record your villain conversations.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking
The
about
Reaper. I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished.
Well, you know what else
At least
existed
that's what
50,000
the
years ago?
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Nope.
Do you know, Dorothy?
Where are you going with this bit?
The Protestant services that support the stream.
Okay. You haven't done that in literally years. How do I roll ads again?
There might be a commit. I wonder if I could do it. No, I can't. Wait, what the fuck? Interesting. You got there's like a button in like the stream manager page to do it. You also don't have to do it. I'm doing a bit.
Okay. I'm not figuring it out right now.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Prime. I understand.
But you have to do it on Saturday.
I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a
KP
traitor.
Inco says he keep getting ads for the suicide hotline on this stream.
Well, I don't know what that says about us.
What about her?
Never kill yourself.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley,
Yeah, her
Commander.
name's Tali, guys.
You
Her
know
name's
what I
Tali.
can do. Let me come with you.
Join us.
I'll take all the help I can get.
No questions.
Thanks.
Just
You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council.
Gumbo,
Take a few minutes to
Gumbo.
collect yourselves
Please don't
and
play
meet
with
us.
your toy right now. I'm trying to stream.
Yeah, Gumbo.
Combo.
Yeah, probably have someone who's good with bionics for now. It's gonna be great when we get Liara.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so she is pure tech. Dr. Reed, stop encouraging her. All right.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it for tonight. We made
Big
a
night,
lot
we
more
made your
headway than I
life.
thought I was going to.
Yeah, fantastic.
Jordan, how are you liking it so far, Jordan?
I'm having fun with this so far. Really glad I'm already glomming on to how some of these alien races speak.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm part of the club already.
Yeah.
Totally. No, this is a fun one. It hooks you pretty fast, and then it like really surprises you towards the end.
Mhm.
Yay.
Like when we get to like the main quest design, like that's where you're like, oh, the game's like fucking good. Actually,
The game's like fun.
Oh yeah.
Next time we're going to be doing some more Citadel questing. Now we've got our little crew together. And we're going to go see the council about whatever it was we were talking about. I forgot. And I think towards the end of next stream, we're probably going to get out to Gumbo. Gumbo's excited because
She knows. She knows it's bedtime.
Gumbo knows I'm almost done with stream. She gets really excited. 2.5 hours and no mention of the disease. Yeah, next stream we're gonna get out into the galaxy once we're done with the Citadel, which will be really exciting. We will be back on this stream on Saturday with more Fire Emblem Three Houses, which will be our last Three Houses stream for a little bit. And we will be back again on Monday for the first episode of the Jordan Power Hour, the 100 line, Last Defense Academy.
That was much anticipated on your side.
And we'll be back on Wednesday with more Mass Effect, hopefully with our special guests this time. We'll be back on Lake Mojave's channel on Friday for the People's Friday, with most likely Claire Obscure, Expedition 33.
I'm so excited. I will probably be taking tomorrow off from my usual Death Stranding, mostly because the last couple of Death Strandings I've done, I've taken things a little extra hours, and I can feel myself needing to catch up on some sleep debts. I have a lot of delicious cooking that I want to do, so really, I could just use a break. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings.
And someone just sent me an anonymous message on Tumblr saying, I never realized how Midwestern you sound.
Yeah, tell them where you're from, Jordan.
Chicago mentioned.
Oh, that's really fucking funny. You get the best of non-stream streams.
Amazing.
But of course, on Sunday, we'll be back on Lake Mojave's channel with our favorite Pokemon Academy Life Forever. Which will be the last weekly one for a while, because the Sunday after that we've got something big coming.
Yay!
Big things are coming in the forecast. By the way, I figured I'd do this while I had a bunch of people here.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, Doc.
I'm gonna send us on a raid out to April to end things out.
Yeah. Have a little present to warm up the playthrough.
Yeah, April is playing some Shadowrun Hong Kong. Say hello and say gloop to her.
Say gloop, like this.
We'll see you all next time. As always, this has been Radio Free Dairy. Good night, and good luck.
Bye, bitch!